Now, the forecast with KOIN 6 Chief Meteorologist Bruce Sussman.
All right, it's a Wednesday evening, and let's start, as we always do, looking ahead at the forecast so you can make some plans. And at 7 o'clock, I still think it's a very warm night, 77 degrees. I'm forecasting 73 at 9 o'clock, and at 11, a majority of us are still right around that 70-degree mark. So it is another unusually warm summer night, and we do that when we bring in the clouds right at the heat of the day, which is what's going on outside. 63 degrees tomorrow morning, and it does look like we'll see rain moving through tomorrow morning, followed by showers the rest of the day off and on, and even the possibility, a slight chance at least, of a thunderstorm from late morning through early evening, and high temperatures right around 77 here in the Rose City. Okay, let's take a look outside right now from our KOIN Tower camera. You can see how gray the skies are turning. That's like throwing a big blanket over things to keep us from cooling very quickly. And we're at 80 degrees right now, and it will be a slow cool down tonight. 81 was our high for the second day in a row in Portland, 86 in Eugene, some 90s as you go south and east, and a nice 71 in Astoria. Now, we've got several systems out over the Pacific. You can see one lined up here, another one kind of developing here, an area of low pressure spinning around. It's pretty busy. Kind of a sign that we're leaving the summer season, at least as far as the atmosphere is concerned. Now, right now, the rain zone, as I've been calling it, another disturbance is offshore, and it's mainly here. This one, though, is not going to stay offshore like last night's did. It is going to make a swing right across us, and there's another disturbance to follow this one that I think will really do a good soaking around here, at least for a while. So what about our rain totals? Let's talk about tomorrow. By the morning tomorrow, those of you along the coast have already had a decent amount of rain. We're just getting started here in the valley with measurable things. By the end of the day tomorrow, you know, a quarter to half an inch of rain is not out of the question. When does that fall? I think the majority of it is in the morning tomorrow. Here's 6 a.m., a wet commute along the coast, and it will be turning wet here in the valley. Look at that. It's a pretty good slug of rain moving over us. Again, sometime during the morning hours, and then at lunchtime, we're in showers mode. And as we get some sun breaks and we're pulling in some more of that humid air, we could see an isolated thunderstorm or two. This is 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. Then we get our way into Friday. You know, we're kind of getting ready to start the Labor Day weekend. We may have some patchy morning drizzle and certainly some morning clouds around. After that, we clear our skies, and we are setting the stage for what's looking like a warmer and nicer Labor Day forecast than I had here just a day ago. So I'm excited to share that with you. But let's talk about tomorrow first. Wet at times along the coast, maybe a thunderstorm. Same thing in the valley. It will be quite wet at times tomorrow, especially in the morning hours. Highs held back to the 70s, 80s and 90s east of the Cascades. You'll have more sunshine over here. That's why you're going to be warmer in far eastern Oregon. 70s through the gorge, a slight chance of an afternoon thunderstorm. Same thing over the mountains where we will get some decent rain and some breezy conditions. The coast will be breezy tomorrow too. 77 for a high in Portland. It is wet at times. There's a slight chance of a thunderstorm. Notice our overnight lows starting in the 60s again tomorrow morning. So we continue our trend of kind of mild overnight temperatures, but the afternoon won't be as warm tomorrow, and that's because we're bringing in the rain and the thicker clouds during the day tomorrow. So here's our 7-day forecast. Tomorrow it's wet at times. Afternoon thunderstorm is possible. Friday, we're warming. It still feels a bit humid. And Saturday, it's mostly sunny. And I think it's going to be a pretty nice day, actually, if you like 86 degrees. In fact, I know for a fact, well, yeah, I don't, might be a little hot if you're, say, sitting out at the Beaver game this weekend. The Beavers are home. So anyway, it's going to be a little toasty. It wouldn't be surprising me if some places make it to 90 degrees on Saturday.
So that means every major holiday we had during the summer period has been great weather.
It's been great weather. The only chance of showers over the weekend, I think, is on Labor Day, and right now, those are, you know, hit and miss.